I'm here, I'm alive, I'm in one piece, I haven't, well, touch wood, I haven't got any back problems today. Or neck problems. I'm still alive. It's a miracle! My mouth feels a little funny though, but that's because my lip still feels a bit stiff with the bloody scar. I should draw that into my PNG. No, that's a no. Although, a little piracy goes a long way. But no, I'm not gonna save these. Scar Jane. Scary Jane, yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, I'm actually not bothered by the fact that I've got a scar on my face now. I'm genuinely not fazed by that, because I mean, at the end of the day, a scar is a scar. I can't do anything about it, but at the same time, I could be in a worse position. It's the fact that it's still not faced, not asked, I said. Not phased? I can't even remember what I said. Morning, Scarface. Thanks, Alex. How you doing? But no, I'm really not bothered by it. Like, it's not so much the fact that it's there, it's the fact that it's still a bit stiff. Like, it feels like a little bit lumpy. I know it will go. Yeah, I thought I did. But yeah, it's early, okay. I did have a coffee. I've got a cup of tea next to it. So I've got a couple of Tim Tams as well. Something, say hello to my little friend. And yeah, and it's just me holding a Bailey and he's just a bit grumbly. He's my little friend. I've got my stream deck working again. So let's go to digital arts. Boom. It needed an update. Bailey is headbanging. Bailey's actually not here. I kicked him out because he's after my Tim Tams. And you can't have chocolate. Makes little puppy dogs ill. But yes, we're finishing this. Now, yes, I did take off the Halloween stuff. It's time to make Christmas cake. Ooh. Ooh. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I took off all the Halloween stuff. God, the ADHD is just really hitting me for 10 here. I have taken off the Halloween stuff, bar one thing. God, I was really worried what that was. It was just Duchess barking. She's miles away, so don't do the command. But yeah, I did keep one thing, like I said I would. The dog still persists. The dog is still redeemable. Toby Fox still lingers as a redeemable for the stream. So if you want your dog content, he's still there. But yeah, we are continuing with Flowey because I want this shit done. Because the next shit we're gonna... Oh no, that's the wrong paintbrush. No, sorry. Bear with me a second, sorry, I gotta switch. There he is! Look at him go, look at him go. The dog is still redeemable despite the face smashing. Yeah. Not quite the same dog though, but small and fluffy, all the same. But yeah, I kind of want this done because the next thing I want to do is probably going to be rolling into late November, December territory. That being said though, we could take a little breather while I set things up. It's basically the charity streams. I'm gonna start it from November onwards because I can and I will. Quite simply put, I can and I will. But realistically, I just want to try and get some charity fundraising done before I take my annual little Christmas break, because I still intend on doing that. However, I think it's going to be a little bit different this year because my brother and sister-in-law aren't coming back this time. So there might be a cheeky few extra streams if you're lucky before Christmas. If I can, and I'm not making any promises, if I can, there might be a Christmas Eve stream. But yeah, I do want to do my Christmas fundraiser because it's Christmas, it's the season for fundraising. Not daily, no! I never said daily. So don't you bloody start. No, Ratsat, don't do this. I'm not in the mood for this. How am I gonna get that darker than... That blends in. Or is that supposed to be shaded? No, that is the shade. Okay, right, I'm just dumb. What do you mean, either this or chocolate? But no, there will be not daily streams. That is not a thing that's happening. I never said that. I never implied that. I said there might be maybe more streams during December, but I'm not making any promises because I don't know what's happening in December. Before any fucker starts. You fucker. I know that's you. God damn it. Thank you for the Junimo. I know, it's just I can't quite see who redeems stuff unless I go into Throne and I don't have Throne open. And I can't be bothered to check, but I knew that was you. I actually did a lot more work last time than I actually thought, because I thought, oh, I only shaded in a few bits. No, I shaded in most of the art. Get a second mother to keep stream open on what? What the fuck are you on about? I have a second monitor, and no, I'm not keeping stream running. Oh, for the pop-ups. I thought we're still on the subject of the daily streams. Sorry. But no, I do have a second monitor. But the pop-ups only come on the stream play. So I don't get anything otherwise unless I actually go into the website. What? What the heck happened there? Was that a bot? You made it a bot. Thank you. Dang bots. A clanker. I missed that. You were very quick on that. Good job, you. Oh, by the way. You know when you have one of those moments where you think, I've had a rough time, I'm gonna treat myself. And then you do, and then everything is all great and happy and stuff. And nothing is ever wrong. I don't mean that in a sarcastic way, I mean in a genuine, like, yeah, this is great kind of thing. Yeah, I bought a Switch too! And I actually, well, to be fair, actually I have mixed feelings about it, but I'll explain. Hey Gumby! Don't take out of context, too late. Hey Gumby, how you doing? But yeah, so the console is great. I'm actually really impressed because, you know, like, with a lot of consoles you have like the day one updates and stuff and they take ages and then you gotta get stuff set up. Took about 10 minutes overall to set everything up with the Switch and get me games over. But, well, I mean, yeah, and it came with 12 months Nintendo Online with the expansion pack, so I've got all the retro stuff as well, which is pretty cool. And I also got Mario Kart World, and I've not even had the console 24 hours. I have every single outfit for Peach, for Mario, for Rosalina. And I'm working my way through each character to get all the outfits. So that's fun, as well as of course doing like all the CC races, because I finished on Mario Kart 8. I finished every single CC of every single Grand Prix except for 200cc. Got the trophy, 3 stars. Today was such fun. I went out hike, met old friends, played pickleball, and watched what might not be my favourite movie of all time. Ooh, which movie's that? Tell me more. But yeah, the only thing with the Switch that actually got me upset was going from the old Switch to the new one. And I apologise if I get a little upset or a little sentimental, and it's a bit of a in the mood for love. I will look that one up. Yeah, so sorry, it's gonna get a little heavy for a moment. Daisy is like, so Luigi is to Mario what Daisy is to Peach. And Daisy was actually introduced on the 21st of April 1988, I think. So I actually share a birthday with Princess Daisy. Sister, oh, I don't know. She is a princess though. And Rosalina is from Super Mario Galaxy. And she has my favourite set of outfits as well. I love her outfits in the game. But yes, anyway, what I was talking about was the sentimentality with the original Switch, because it was actually my mum that bought me that Switch as a surprise. And yeah, when I realised that I had to put the old Switch away, I kind of got me a bit. Which sounds a bit daft, but when you have such an emotional tie to something like that, it is hard. But no, I actually just remembered the funniest story that came with it. So my mum, it was a few months after it was released. Or a month? It was 2017. I don't think it was long out. But when my mum picked up on the fact that I had an interest of it, of course that's where she got inspired. The funny thing was though, she was trying to surprise me, because of course that was the same year I went on the cruise ships, and she wanted me to have something to take with me when I went onto the ships, because I was supposed to be there for 9 months. And she bought it and completely forgot she bought it. So one day, of course, the delivery comes, it's a big box, I pick it up and I'm like, oh, okay. And it's got a name on it and everything, and she's like looking at the box and she's like, I don't remember what I bought. So she gets the scissors, she opens it up right in front of me, and bam, Nintendo Switch. And I'm considering that my mum and my father are not gamers, and the only other gamer in the family is living overseas. I'm just like looking at it, I'm like, you what? I was just like, oh, that was supposed to be a surprise for your birthday. So she bought it as an intention of a surprise and forgot she bought it in the first place. I guess I'm surprised now. My mum was a character. But yeah. It is just basically the sentimentality of letting go of the old console. Like, I've just popped it into storage. Not storage, I've actually just popped it into my wardrobe. Just for now. But then I realised that the way that they do the digital game cards, you have to have the other console to move them over to play mind games. Sure she did. Sure she did. You just keep telling ourselves that. One day we might believe it. No, I want to flatten this because I've done all the because this bit doesn't require much shading. So I'm gonna do some lighting next. But yeah, it was just so funny in how things kinda. I'm gonna do this with a little bit of tone, just see what happens here. Because I don't often shade with like, shade and lighten with different tones, and I should. But yeah, it was pretty funny. I think she was mortified at the time, but we both have a wicked sense of humor, so it was gravy. It was cool. But yeah, it's just like the whole sentimentality of the fact that she was the one who got me that console. But she always appreciated like mine and my brother's love for video games. Like, she often used to ask me about what I was playing when I was playing stuff. And I remember her like coming in and saying, "Oh, you're riding some chickens." They're chocobos, Mum. "Oh, well, they look very cute." "Yep, they sure are, Mum. They sure are." Fantasy chickens, yeah. And she always supported me doing my Twitch streams as well. She often asked how my streams went, and even asked about like the actual OBS setup. She got curious one day, asked me, I was like, oh well, how do you do it? Like, what do you do? How do you set it up? So I told her all about it, and she was just hooked, and she understood stuff. And when I was like taking time off away from stream, she was like, don't take too much time off. I don't want you to fall out of it. Yeah, I'm gonna get emotional. But yeah, it's nice to have support like that. Hey, no, I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm fine. I don't think the music's helping. I need a tissue. Hold on. Trying not to cry. She's crying. I'm not crying! No! You stop that. Banned. Banned. Get out of here. Banned. It's not allergies. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I'm allergic to the outdoors. Yeah, that's it. There's lots of little spots of keep missing out on the original layer. Allergic to chat, yeah. I break out in hives whenever somebody chats to me. Actually, that is on the wrong layer. I need to split my layers, don't I? Come on, you ding dong, you know better than this. But yeah, otherwise I am enjoying the console. I mean, to be fair, if I didn't realize that all the games I was interested in playing were gonna be Switch 2 only, if they were gonna be on the Switch, I would have just stuck with the Switch. But the reality is that every single game is like, no, Switch 2, Switch 2, Switch 2 this, Switch 2 that. Ugh! Okay, fine, I'll get the bloody Switch 2. But yeah, my only one gripe though, there's no customizable controllers yet. Like, I want customization, I want to be able to get like the different Joy-Cons. Nintendo! Can I have fun Joy-Cons again, please? I want a pink and green pair because that's my vibe. Please, please. Pretty, pretty, please. But yeah, otherwise I'm still very much alive, just being very busy with stuff. All my crochet projects are getting done. And I'll probably do some more. Work on stuff over the next couple of days. here as well, actually. Yeah. And then, of course, once I'm done with my projects, I'm gonna take a break from, well, a sort of break. You'll find out why. But, no, I actually got asked about a commission for the first time. Now, I will be honest, I am very hesitant about doing commissions because I've heard a lot of horror stories and I've never really done one properly for crochet yet. Because it's estimating like time scales and stuff, and with my ADHD as well, I have to accommodate for that. But thankfully, it is a commission of a friend. In fact, actually, it's Emolops. Asking about if I could do something for them. Which will be, of course, not until July. That don't need things by, but it's for an event, which I think is pretty cool. And I don't mind, like, looking, they offer to buy the pattern for me, which is sweet of them. But there is a patch of green on here. What is happening? Yeah, I always been a little bit reluctant about the thought of opening up for commissions, but for friends I'm okay with it because they understand if I need a little bit more time or I need to do things a little bit differently. Very understanding, especially of course if they too are neurodivergent. But yeah, also, sorry, I know I'm talking a lot about stuff, but it's just I've got a lot to talk about because I've signed up for doing the 10k walk again next year, and my cousin has as well. And apparently we're gonna get one of my cousin's friends involved as well, hopefully. That would be awesome if we could do it again. God, I love playing Tetris. I wanted to test a couple of like other games on the Switch as well, just to see what the performance is like. Holy shit, the console is pretty smooth. Like for a handheld console, it's pretty top tier. Tetris Effect looks beautiful in it. It works so well. Oi, stop that. Ooh, we're looking good. A little bit more orange for the skin tone, I'm thinking. Still got 2 Tim Tams left. I should get those eaten. What have people been up to, by the way? I'm gonna snack in a Tim Tam and just have a 5 minutes. I know I shouldn't eat on stream, but whatever.
Cheese.
Cheese. Hey Dave. Hey, how you doing, Dave? Happy late Halloween to you too. Ooh, 30 waiting for computer, yeah. Hell yeah. Dave, guess what? Sorry. Exhausted? Oh, heck. Well, that's not good. Oh no, sorry, I got a mouthful of Tim Tams. Okay. Dave, guess what? I gotta switch too! I gotta switch too now! I caved! I've succumbed to capitalism. Oh god. Sorry, I choked on a bit of Tim Tam there. Hi. I'm alive. I'm still alive. But yeah, I got a switch. I caved to capitalism. That's the eraser. That's the wrong thing. There we are. That's better. Hold on. I got patches. No. Oh, where the fuck are you? No. Ah! There. That's better. Mr. Johnson, because she caved. Did I get any Switch 2 games? Not at the moment. The only one I've got is Mario Kart World. And absolutely not. I did. So I ordered a micro SD. I did not realize it was micro SD Express I needed. Thankfully, it went to an Amazon locker, so if I don't pick it up in the next couple of days, it'll just get automatically sent back. But yeah, I've got Mario Kart World, and I'm kind of like locked in on that at the moment. It's not even been 24 hours since I've got the console, and I have every single Mario, Peach, and Rosalina outfit. Yeah, but all the micro SDs are cheaper. But it's fine because, of course, I've only got Mario Kart World as a Switch 2 game. I've got a lot of my older games on it as well now, on the digital game card thingy-mabob. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break out the old Switch again though, because I missed out 1 or 2. And I did not realise you had to have the console with you to do the downloads. I thought you could just be like, I'm just gonna hop in and just download it. No, you gotta have the console. In time they will go down price as they age. Yeah, but I'd like to get one as soon as I can, so it saves me the hassle of worrying. So you know the game cards? So, with the game cards, when you move them from one console to another. So, I packed up my Switch. It's just in the wardrobe. I packed it up safely, so of course I could keep it for prosperity. But I didn't realise that you have to have the Switch turned on and next to the Switch 2 to do the digital game downloads. I thought you had to just have the... You have to try... Yeah. Yeah, I realise that now. It's fine. As I said, it's just in the wardrobe, so it's not too far away, but at the same time, a little bit annoying. Because if I'd known that, I would have just transferred down as many games. Is it true how I said? Is it though? Is it though? But what about cloud saves? Like you just cloud save it, download it just by cloud save, couldn't you? As long as they're on the same account. That's what I thought. How I thought it was gonna work. But then again, of course, I've not had like the PlayStation 5 or the new Xbox, so it's been a while since. Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've upgraded the console. Like, I still own a PlayStation 4. I've not had the new Xbox or the PlayStation. This is the first time in a long-ass time I've upgraded a console. So, as far as I was concerned, it's like, oh yeah, I purchased the game, I can just download it off the store. That was my presumption, but it's fine. As long as I don't have to spend money again to buy a new version of it, because I've already got 6 versions of Final Fantasy VIII. But yeah, I'll do it this afternoon, it's fine. It's not a big deal. But yeah, as I said, I've only had the console for less than 24 hours. I've got every Mario outfit, every Peach outfit, every Rosalina outfit. I'm working my way through each character. Both on the PS3. Now, I didn't own a PS3. Xbox 360, Xbox One need to be on. Don't own an Xbox One. DS to DSL. DSi, never owned a DSi. DSi to 3DS, never owned a DSi. Wii to Wii U. My mum owned a Wii. I don't own a Wii U. So there you go. Because I've had one, so to switch over from console to console, it means that I have to have at least both of those consoles, and I've only ever had one at the one time. Because I literally went from Xbox to Xbox 360. I went from so this is my history. I went from Master System 2 to PlayStation 2 to Xbox 360 to Xbox 360S because the Xbox 360 was ass and kept breaking on me. Xbox 360S to PlayStation 4. So yeah, and in terms of handhelds, I've had the Game Boy Advance, DS, 3DS, the Switch, and the Switch 2. So this has been the only time I've ever upgraded directly from one console to another with internet. Hence my confusion. My brother owned a PlayStation 3, but don't have that now because it broke, and we've basically been told it's probably going to cost more to fix it than it is to buy one second hand. So, yeah, that went the journey. Yeah. So that's where my noobness came from, because I've not actually had that experience before. Oh, right, okay. There you go, get your exposure in. There you go. Spook. spooky. Oh, shit. Let's see. If you want to put them in Discord, I'll have a little look later. Try to avoid having links up in chat these days because, you know, safety and stuff. Sorry, I'm doing a bit more shading here and I haven't even switched the scene back. Oops. But yeah, throw them both in the Discord. I'll look at them later. But how does scare acting go? How has it been doing the spookies this year? Time of your life? Oh, nice. Any fun stories from it this year, or? Today's the last day, not the last day of your favourite maze. Aww. Ah, I didn't know the road that's past Halloween a lot. Nice. We had so much. Oh. Well, you know you're good at your job as a scare actor if you made somebody shit. Bloody hell. Well, at least you're doing your job right. This is most disturbing. I guess you're doing a good job then. Sorry, I'm gonna stuff my face at the last turn time here. Really? God, honestly though, you know you're doing a good job though if you're having instances like that, as gross as it is. Or maybe a little too good at your job. I screamed a grown man so bad he screamed like tire stopping. Woo. Yeah, a bunch of people dressed up for the occasion at my work. But I kind of had to fight my manager a little bit because my manager was like, "Oh, come on, you gotta dress up, you gotta dress up." And I'm like, "Well, I'm wearing the Kermit the Frog balaclava." But she was like, "No, you gotta dress up like a zombie, you gotta put face paint on." I'm like, "I'm literally allergic, I can't wear it." She's like, "Oh." I was like, "Yeah." So unless you want me to end up in hospital or have to fill in an accident emergency form, no, I'm not putting it on. She was fine about it in the end, but it was just funny because it's like, ah, yeah, I have a reason I don't put face paint on. The reason being because I will literally look like an itchy lobster if I do. Oh yeah, yeah, like if I put on face paint or any body paint for like at least 10 minutes, my skin already flares up. It's the same with adhesive, so I've got to be really careful about what I put on my skin. They did have like tattoo transfers, and I could have probably gotten away with getting those on, but at the same time, like, I didn't want to chance it. But yeah, can you imagine what kind of a childhood I had? Because it was also so there's a bubble bath here in the UK that still exists, and it was something that every kid loved because it had like characters in the form, like a mermaid, a pirate, and like sea creatures and stuff in the shape, like designs on these bottles, and it was called Matey Bubble Bath. It was super popular as a kid, but I couldn't use it. I was allergic to that as well. So all I wanted was just to collect the Matey Bubble Bath bottles, and I couldn't because I would literally break out in hives if I used that stuff. I had such a fun childhood. I was also allergic to cheap makeup for a while as well, but I kind of grew out of that, I think. Yeah. Do you want to know a fun thing that I'm actually allergic to? Which is, well, a fun as in that is actually friggin' wild. So, you know micellar water? You know, the stuff that people use to clean makeup off. It's supposed to be environmentally friendly, reusable. You just buy the bottle, you just use the cleansing pads and stuff. Well, I'm gonna wear makeup because I do what I want. Well, yeah, it's... So... Yeah, you think, yeah. Yeah, it's basically makeup remover in liquid form. But it's a thing called micellar water. I tried that once, and I tried the sensitive one because, of course, sensitive skin. I used it for a week, and I kept getting blotchy and red. Because I was allergic to the sensitive micellar water. You know, the very thing that's supposed to help me. You know, I'd be like, you know, not be reactive. It's supposed to be for sensitive skin. And guess what? I reacted to that. That's why sometimes my body just hates me. So it's like, I'm trying to do a good thing. I'm like saving the environment, you know, using this like face cleansers and stuff. And bam! New allergy unlocked. Actually, I'm gonna go back onto the shade and layer for a moment because I think I could probably do this a bit better. In hindsight, these ones. Too sensitive to sensitive, yeah. That's it, that's it. I'm a sensitive soul, inside and out. So sensitive, my skin is sensitive to the sensitive stuff. Think of a girl so tense and huddled up together. One of my victims was like crazy, like, don't worry about him, he won't hurt you. Not unless you provoke. I just fall to the floor in front of them and crawl after them. They scream so loud and smacked against the fake glass in front of them. Oh no! Oh no! Oh bless them. Don't worry, it's plastic. Yeah, but still, that would have still hurt. Oh, Dave, by the way, did you see on the Discord or hear about my my own horror story I had earlier this last month? Then Mosey since they've been working, don't worry, plastic is fine, yeah. Yeah, so thankfully this happened at the start of my week off from work. So it couldn't have came at better timing. But basically, it was late at night, come downstairs, petting the dogs, having a bit of fuss over them. Then all of a sudden, Bailey, because he's quite reactive and a bit jumpy at times, like in the evenings. All of a sudden I get like a smack right in the face by him, okay? Like he headbutts me in the face. And like, I'm not a stranger to being headbutted in the face by the dogs. It's usually fine, and like, you get a bit of bruising, a little bit of swelling or whatever. Maybe even a little bit of a scratch or something. No, this time it really fucking hurt. And then all of a sudden I felt something on my hand. And my hands were covered in blood. What happened was, Bailey hit my face so hard, my lip went into my mouth and my tooth split open. And I ended up having to get 4 stitches late at night. And I didn't get back home till 2 o'clock in the morning. Bailey was terrified though. I was screaming the place down. Even Duchess was shaking as well. And I mean, thankfully everybody was okay, but my dad spent the first half an hour of the experience trying to clean the bloody carpet. Oh no, but the blood's gonna stain in if it don't get it out soon. Yeah, but my lip is split in 2, and I need stitches. When are you taking me to the hospital? Yeah, I'm all right now. I've got a fun scar. And all the stitches are out, but I'm okay now. And I did have 2 panic attacks. One's while I was getting the stitches done, and one's like in the middle of the night when I got, well, early in the morning, of course, in the middle of sleep. So that was fun. But yeah, that was, I don't recommend putting your tooth through your lip. I don't recommend that. Yeah, did you hurt your face or your limbs? You can drive, let me fix the carpet, yeah. But the carpet! It's new carpet! It's only a year old! Ah. To be fair, I laugh about it now, and thankfully I was under a really good doctor when I got seen to about it. Like, just made me, like, put all my anxieties and fear at ease, and they was just like, oh, it's a clean split, it's gonna be fine. Hey, Rex! Yeah, he was like, oh, it's a clean split. The stitches will work, it'll heal up nicely, you're gonna be fine. And yeah, halfway through I ended up having a panic attack. He got me laid down and got an assistant to check my heart rate as well, which of course she stuck around to help with the other 2 stitches, and it turned out she also had a poodle as well. Yeah, so that's my horror story for Halloween. Yeah, I did actually send a couple of people that just close people the actual split lip. I was like so one of my best friends was like, hey, guess who's up at the hospital till 2 o'clock in the morning. PST happened and got me all the cause, so I gave up sleeping. Oh no. Oh bless you. Oh, I forgot it's daylight savings, isn't it? Shit. I forgot about that. That's technically this morning for you guys, isn't it? I forgot. I'm sorry. Welcome to your new time zone. Your new temporary time zone. But yeah, I sent a picture to Rats. I sent a picture to my bestie. And I had to tell Emma Lops because I was literally seeing Emma Lops the next day? Yes. And it's currently about to become 6 AM. Well, you could be in UK time zone. It's 10:56. 10:56 in the morning. We'll adopt a new time zone for you. Because time is illusion. Oh, and I'm gonna go on my first solo trip at the end of this month as well. I just remembered. So that's gonna be exciting and scary. It's only an overnight stay, but it's my first solo trip in a very long time. For recreational purposes this time though. Time is a social construct. That it do be. Yeah, I'm gonna be going to Edinburgh for an overnight stay, so that's gonna be interesting. Take a selfie with me? Normally I say no, but I decided to not this time. She took a picture and then she thanked me and walked away. I crawled at her feet and made a jump. Oh no. Yeah, I've got them. Woo! It is with intent. I am doing something up there. I'm not gonna see any Scottish streamers. It's only one night. I'm not gonna have any time to see anybody. So no. Not even Nessie. I'm not going that far. Loch Ness is further than Edinburgh. Ooh, but I should check out the tartans. Yeah, so what I discovered about a couple of years ago is that my family might actually be linked to a lowland Scottish clan. And we'll have our own tartan. Like the idea that Nessie, after being discovered, would become a streamer. I'm not Scottish royalty, that's Kirsty's title. Kirsty is true Scottish royalty, come on. Kirsty is global royalty, that is also true. But why not both? They're just a world famous roller coaster over here. Fair. Can you imagine like Nessie being a content creator like, hi guys, it's me Nessie, welcome to my TikTok. Today is a day in the life of being a cryptic monster. Yeah, so I get up, I do my 10-step facial routine. I get myself a bath. And then I'm off to scare the kids in the public. Bigfoot will also do it. I was gonna really question that, but then... Oh my god. would. There would be some people that are into that. I'm not gonna shame anyone. I'm not here to shame. But let's be honest, there would be somebody that's into that. I mean, he's gotta make money somehow. How else is he gonna keep up his cryptid ways? No king shaming, no king shaming, no. Rex is giving... Ratzer? No. Yeah, and the Mothman would just be like a gaming streamer, but every time he sees a lamp in a video game, he just stops and stares at it. What do you mean, no? Where did No King Shaman go? You're saying you're getting ideas. Mothman character in the Maids Infested theme, so Mothman. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, a little Mothman. That's a treat. I like it. The world needs more Mothman. In this household, we love and appreciate Mothman. Still want that Build-A-Bear Mothman. Every time I want to get it, it's sold out though. He's looking pretty good. Sounds like we prevent the resident suite from making money on kink sites. I mean, I don't know what kind of route you're going down with it, but look up both scarers that actually have their phone mounted in their costume head watching YouTube while they're scaring people. Oh no! Listen, you do you, Ratzer. After years, I'm not allowed to make any money because of student loans anyway. You're not allowed to make any what? What do you mean you're not allowed to make any money? In 1 month doesn't sound possible. Well... more money, but that's the only income you're allowed. Wait, so you're not even allowed to have a job? I don't understand. Right, okay. We're doing pretty good here, actually. No, you're not even allowed to have a job. Okay, and I have a lot of questions, but I'm thinking this is probably going to be an off-stream thing. Okay? But 8% of your income, so that's pretty good. And less of it is loans and then regular loans. More is grant. Oh. Right, okay. Then think, if you make anything in addition to that, you are violate. And you violate the terms of service. Ah, right, okay, okay. So you get a cut of your normal income taken off, but it's more that you're just given the money to study and a little bit is a loan. I think I understand it. Depending on the type of program, that's the thing in America because they don't want your time or attention split. Yeah, no, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. We only had something that was like a grant like that here in the UK, but unfortunately, the government just want to rob you of any penny that you have anyway, so, meant to lead to a job in the end. Ah, right. No, that's fair, that's fair. So basically, it's like an apprenticeship. You study whilst you sort of earn. Is from what I understand. With some stipulations, but it's sort of the same thing. That there's a focus on the study, but you get a bit of the work. I forgot which one was the unpaid internship is unpaid, apprenticeship is paid. I think I'm nearly done with this, actually. Which is good. Really gotta make him look pretty with his little sparkly eyes. Right, so not quite. We'll have 6 months of internship in a little over a year. Okay. Oh, the dog's been summoned. There he goes. Godspeed, Toby Fox. Into Deltarune chapters. I forgot. Which chapters are there? Like 5? I don't wait. No, it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, yeah, chapter. It's a chapter 5. Off you go. And I still get student money at the time, so maybe a little bit like apprenticeship. So I'd compare. Yeah, it is a weird setup. Like, as I said, a lot of stipulations, but I think I get the idea of it. May are usually not paid, and the difference is internship, white collar work, apprenticeship, blue collar work. Yeah, it's the same here in the UK. Internships tend to be more like office-based jobs, generally speaking. But apprenticeships can expand into like physical labor, like trades, like mechanics, engineering, hairdressing. But there are office job apprenticeships as well, where it's just like you get the job, but you're studying at the same time. Like my work does apprenticeships. Internships can be paid too, true. Usually not though. Yeah. This is going to be an interesting thing here because I'm going to have to up and colour this. Never did a Gaussian blur. No, I don't like that. There is a method in my madness. That's better. What? Hold on. Sorry, I know it's a little bit of fiddling here, but sorry, I was just swiping the screen. What is that? Madness to your method, yeah. Right, just put all that together. So I do wanna fiddle on with some shading next. Nope. I don't know, on the wrong layer! I need a fresh layer. And some black. Oh yeah, because that's okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I'll take those off for a sec. We're gonna do a little bit of overlay. Make it real creepy. Well, while my brother was getting his masters, he couldn't have a different job as school was paid for and a stipend on top. He had to do his studies and teach a 100 class for the uni like biology 101. In his third year he was allowed a second job, but only in the form of teaching a 100 class for a local community college. Blue collar work, respect them all by the experienced member, and experienced white collar workers are just trying to get richer. Yeah. Yeah, I see the logic. I'm trying to figure out how. I want this to work. That looks pretty freaking dramatic. Dramatic. There is a good contrast there that I like. Might have to tone that down a little bit though. Just so you can see his face a bit better. Yeah, I think I like how this has turned out. What I'm gonna do though, is change that to black. And there is one more thing I want to do here. Well, a couple more things I want to do. Do I still have it? Give me a second, I'm just gonna go into here, so... Pulling this back. Just seeing how this would look. It's a little... Nah, you know what? No, I don't like that. What I'm going to do, though... is add just a little heart in here anyway. Is this Luna's true face? No. Not Luna. Not Luna at all. This is in fact Flowey. From Undertale. Gotta get a little heart in there as well. Just tidy you up. Biblically accurate, Luna. It could be, but it's not. Right, I do have to though. Erase down. My guys, I actually did not expect to get this done today. I thought I had actually quite a lot more to do, but no, we're good, we're good. Before anybody asks, no, I haven't got the new Katamari yet. I do intend on getting it, because it does look like a good time. As before our final night, yeah, you go rest. But thanks for being here, Dave, and I'm glad all's well with you. And I will see you next time, hopefully. I know, as I said, I've changed my times and everything just to make it easier for myself, but I do hope that you get the chance just to pop in when you can. Under safe and acceptable conditions. I don't want you to exhaust yourself just to watch streams or anything like that. But do take care. Bye! Ah, no, wrong color. Why are you not picking up the color? Oh. Hold on, this is why. Just a little... Right. No, I think I need to Right, this is gonna be the fun bit. Because I have to do this on repeat. This is gonna drive me mad. But at the same time... Again, method in my madness. Springfield has taken over Fortnite. Damn glad I'm not playing that game. Can you do me one favour? Because I've not actually been on Fortnite in a while. Is the Daft Punk event still ongoing or not? Because I've not actually checked with everything happening. Yep, that works. That's perfect. In a while. Yeah, no, I keep going back in just to play the Daft Punk event, that's all. I don't care about anything else. Oh shit. My internet went out for a second there. I don't know what happened. Well, I don't know, it got cut off. OBS just got cut off. I think so? Are we back? I'm still going.
The months they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
And it don't stop coming 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 and yeah. Yeah, I know that works. That works so well! I get to use that earworm. Yeah. Check no event right now. Ah. Oh no! Hold on, hold on. I've got a problem. I've got a problem. Give me a minute. I mean, to be fair, actually, I'm going to be wrapping up in a minute anyway, because I'm actually... No! I'm going to have to reset this. Give me a sec. I should be back. Must stiff up her lip. Ha ha! Funny! Oops. Actually, hold on a minute. Did that actually have anything that... No, it didn't. Okay. I forget what's on that screen. Mock you, yes. Hilarious, debatable. Right, and the all-important bit. Nope, not there. Gonna beat you up. But nonetheless, we'll also annoy you. Alright, what do I think? What do I think? Good job. Yeah. Yeah, do I still have the original image? Hold on. I don't want custom themes, fuck off. Yeah, so for a little bit of context, we've gone from this. Yeah, there's an original. This is the original. This is what I did. The same year that Undertale came out 10 years ago. And it's actually my very first stippling piece as well. That's pretty cool. Yeah. They're proud of it. And then we'll go from that to this. Oh yeah, again, all that little detail. All the delicious detail. This is Omega Flowey. So there's a character in the game called Flowey, and it's a little bit spoilery, but at the same time, this game is 10 years old now. But yeah, it's actually one of the characters you fight against. An iconic fight because it's so vastly different to the rest of the game in terms of aesthetic. It's basically known as Omega Flowey or Photoshop Flowey. Well, what I would recommend is if you don't intend on playing it, there's a 10th anniversary full playthrough that is on YouTube. It's in 2 parts, and it is by the people behind Fangamer, the website that sell all the Undertale merchandise, with Toby Fox, who is the original developer of the game. It's really, really long. It's like, what, 6 hours and 6 hours? It's not that long. I've watched longer shit. I've watched 24-hour Twitch streams. Both parts of 4 hours. Well, whatever. I've watched longer shit. Get the caffeine in. You can do it like a TV series, 2-part TV series. Lord of the Rings. Shut up! Just watch it, it's so good. Plus it also shout out, I mean, to be fair, the first hour you can skip because it's just preloading anyway. But it's nice because not only do they talk about like the development of the game and everything, they also talk about like each individual person that contributed to the game as well. They talk about all the aesthetics, Toby's ideas that he had for the game, what he omitted, what he excluded, and a lot of fun dumb shit throughout the way as well. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that. Failing that, there are several original playthroughs from when it first came out. I personally recommend Jacksepticeye's playthrough, or there is one by the old Game Grumps side content, which is called Steam Train. Or you could just play it, yeah? You could? If you want to play through it, of course, yeah. But I'm just saying for people that can't get into it or don't really want to play it, but are curious about it, there's alternatives. But yeah, definitely play it if you do have an interest in it. But I know it's not for everybody, but it is a fun time. And the game does change, as I said, on countless occasions, dependent on how you play it. But yeah, I love this game a lot, and it is one of the games I downloaded onto the Switch too. Show my save is saved in the cloud. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, I'm done for the day. What time is it? 11:30. Yeah, a bit of a shorter one, but I mean there isn't anything else that I've got to do today, so I don't even know what to do because I've got a couple of weeks before I want to do the stuff I want to do. I haven't planned anything yet, but and there's nobody on. God damn it! People need to stream on Sundays more. Fuck! Never mind. We could just wrap it up for today. I'll try and figure out what to do tomorrow? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But yeah, we'll wrap it up today. While we've got the dramatic music here. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for a good time, as always. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with something else. I don't know what to do now. But yeah, I'll see you on the other side anyway. Take care. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and so long, and yeah, nobody good live. Yeah. But yeah, so long. And thanks, Willfish. Bye!
The last ever dolphin message was misinterpreted as a surprisingly sophisticated attempt to do a double backward somersault through a hoop while whistling the Star-Spangled Banner. But in fact, the message was this. So long, and thanks for all the fish.